Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I got arrested on March 1st for an unpaid traffic ticket, and they, in lieu of paying a fine, which I owed $1,000, they threw me in jail for a week. After sitting in jail for a couple of hours, I did what any red-blooded American would do and started planning my escape. Fortunately, due to my extreme patriotism, I was allowed to leave jail a couple of days early. On the third day that I was there, they called over the loudspeaker for a Bible study group, and since I had nothing else better to do, I went ahead and attended that. And as soon as I got to this group, all of these prisoners were sitting in a circle with a Bible study teacher, and he handed me a Bible, and I opened it, and by coincidence, I just happened to open it to a page, and I looked directly. The first thing I saw was a paragraph about a King Nebuchadnezzar who had a dream of a man with a golden head, and who later erected a gold statue of this man. That gold statue is the same man that I saw in my first ayahuasca DMT experience. Just to give you a brief recap of my first ayahuasca experience, in that experience I saw a golden man with his arms crossed laying on his back, and I thought he was a pharaoh, but then he suddenly morphed into a galaxy or universe. I'm not sure which. A week later I went to San Diego, and 2 Jehovah's Witnesses showed up at my front door, and before they left they opened up their Bible to give me some literature, and they just happened to open it to a page that had a picture of the exact identical golden man that I saw in my ayahuasca vision. They told me that this man represented world power. They didn't tell me anything about a Nebuchadnezzar. They didn't tell me anything about a dream that he had. They didn't tell me anything about a gold statue that he erected. So I was quite surprised when exactly 2 years later I found myself in jail at a Bible study group, and the first thing I see when I open up a Bible is the paragraph about Nebuchadnezzar and filling in all the missing pieces to this golden man mystery. Ironically, the Nebuchadnezzar was the name of Morpheus's ship in The Matrix, and The Matrix is extremely DMT-like.
I have dreamed a dream, but now that dream is gone from me.
What does this mean? Is there a message embedded in the vision and subsequent synchronicity surrounding it? Or am I creating my own reality subconsciously, manifesting first the vision with ayahuasca and then the vision's subsequent manifestation into physical dimension? Do other people also have DMT ayahuasca visions that are coming true? Yes. I have talked to several people that I met in California who gave me accounts of their visions materializing, sometimes as long as years later. Why is this significant? It's important for several reasons. First, it validates that the ayahuasca experience is real, and second, when we break down the series of seemingly random events into individual steps to analyze it, it puts the spotlight on things like free will, collective unconscious, determinism, and quantum mechanics. But beyond that, there was something about this Nebuchadnezzar that caught my attention, besides the fact that we saw the same man at different times. As the story goes, God struck him with insanity for 7 years to humble him. And I can relate to that because I feel like I was also 7 years insane during drug and alcohol addiction, and only started to emerge from that after my first ayahuasca trip where I saw Nebuchadnezzar's man. The whole process has been ongoing for about 2 years, and it's only getting better and better every day. After this Bible study group was over, I went back to my cell, and sitting on the table I noticed was a newsletter, July 2015, Jehovah's Witness newsletter, and I picked it up, opened it, and I couldn't believe it. The first thing I see is a tweet that I sent in 2014, 1 year prior, July 2014, about circumstances hitting your life, about not being able to control the circumstances that affect your life, only being able to control the responses to them. It's not an original tweet, but the fact that I remembered sending it and the fact that it was in that jail cell makes it a meaningful coincidence or synchronicity. It was significantly meaningful because I was feeling pretty down. But when I read that quote, it was as if my own words were jumping out at me, and I knew everything was going to be all right. I didn't feel alone anymore, but I felt like I was where I was supposed to be at that moment. Now I feel like I can start new, free to move in whatever direction the DMT-1 wants to take me. So a bunch of other weird, bizarre stuff happened, synchronicities and coincidences. This Bible study teacher told us that if we didn't follow that Christian religion, we were all going to hell. So that's it. I didn't mean to get personal, but I had to in order to share the conclusion to this Golden Man mystery, because this vision was really amazing. I knew it was something special, but I don't know what the hell it means. I can relate to parts of it, but who knows? I think the subconscious knows, but there may not be any way to decipher what the hell these things mean. So I was grateful for the jail experience. I was grateful to spend a week there because, in a sense, it gave me closure to a lot of parts in my life and also gave me a new beginning and gave me the information that I needed to close the loop with this ayahuasca vision I had with the Golden Man. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
I'll see you later. I'm just going to stand over here for a while. No, I'll just be over here.
Go,